We just got out of class, and normally at frickin' 5 o'clock it is warm, but today is not very warm. I'm freezing. We were standing there talking to some guy whose name I don't know yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I'm sitting there shivering, and he's like, "Are you cold?" No, it's just like just a little bit. But like, it was pretty cool because Lindsay was talking to him, and Lindsay is way more. You guys still behind me? I turned the camera on and they just shrink back. It's hilarious. Anyway, Lindsay is more adept at language than Robin or I, and so she has conversations, so we sit and listen. And I don't know what his problem is. I think he's late for the bus. Me and Robin sit and listen and try and figure out what we can like, you know, gather from, which I understand a lot more Spanish than I speak.
Yeah, so I just
and he was not speaking very fast, so that was awesome. But apparently tomorrow we are, guys, the light is green. The light is green. Good grief. People are so impatient here.
We'll probably see you later.
Okay, so we have pizza, so here, when you guys hold this, I want to try this pizza. Please, thank you. I have new vloggers and they don't know what they're doing. I'm like a freaking showing them. That's really good. There's pesto in it.
Do you want to try one of these as well?
Yes.
Put it on camera.
So the guy in the store was super nice and gave us 6 of these.
Still staring at us. We're holding up the camera while eating his food.
It's so good, eh?
That's manejar.
Manejar.
Yeah, I don't really know like what it is, but like that's what it is. It's like dulce de leche. It's like caramel.
We don't know what it is, but we know what it's called.
Yeah, that's all we need to know. And it tastes
Anyway, yeah, he gave Robin bought 5 and he gave us 6. He warmed the pizza up for me. And he also told me to zip my backpack down at the bottom, just like as an idea for theft prevention. So he was super nice, so we'll definitely see him again. This is Lidere. It is the equivalent of like probably a superstore back in Canada or potentially a Walmart. It's basically like a giant grocery store, and then down at the other end there's like electronics and toys and stuff. And waiting here. But look what I found. Mayonnaise.
Oh my god.
It's bagged mayonnaise. It's from Hellman's. Hellman's Kitchen. Who doesn't watch that? I only watched it once actually. But yeah, so everything's priced, and like 920 is like, well, like, oh, there we go. See, that's like 1 mil, or un mil is 1,000 pesos, so it'd be like 1,050, which is probably about $3 Canadian. Okay, so we noticed this on the way down to the grocery store, and this is hilarious. The sign says 11.5 Norte, because all the avenues that go this way are called North Street, and it's a half street, see? So it's only 11.5. But the other one's 12 and the next one's 10. There's no 11, it's just straight up 11.5. And we thought that was pretty awesome. Good morning. I don't know where we are, we're farther down the beach than where we usually go, but it's a little park and it's got like palm trees everywhere and it's just really pretty. And Lindsay was just telling me she watched my first vlog last night. And I guess she got to the part where I'm like, I have friends, wave friends, and then they don't turn around and wave because you've probably seen it already, right? And she's like, I laughed so hard. And I was like, oh, that's sad. I don't know. It's kind of funny though, whatever. Anyway, we are going to see the castle. Okay, Lindsay, let's have some history on the castle. I don't know anything about the castle. Yeah, okay, apparently we don't know anything about the castle. We'll find out when we get there, or I will Google it and update you later. This is the beach. Okay, down over there is the beach that's beside our house. When we come out to the beach off of our road, we pretty much come right out by that pier thing. And then this is Lindsay's beach. Lindsay has her own beach, and it's got labeled rocks. It's just they don't say her name yet. And then so there's lots of rocks and there's ships because Valparaiso, the area, is an active port, so there is like real shipping ships. That sounds terrible. Shipping ships. Oh, we're just being really super touristy right now.
That's alright.
And then, so I have terrible balance, so I'm not gonna move. But you can like walk along the wall and then go climb on the rocks. But because I'm carrying stuff and my balance sucks, I'm not gonna do that because that would just be hazardous. But then there's like little stairs that come. You can just, yeah. So you're like meant to climb the rocks. So we're inside the German house, German castle, and there's like literally no furniture, just art. Art's cool though. But Lakeda? I have no idea. Sobre is on top of, I know that. On top of paper. I don't know what the rest of that means though. Pastel on something, something without something. My Spanish is pretty limited. Anyway, so I'm thinking, like, this would be a really, really nice house to live in. But as far as museums go, you know, there's only art to look at, which is cool. But we were kind of just expecting there to be furniture, and I just kind of surprised that there isn't, I guess. But I mean, look, you could like live in here and you get this view, and I would totally be okay with that. I really like it. This is this part that goes out to the tower. It's got a glass floor, which is not very clean, but I'm sure if we lived here we could clean it up better. And then it's got we were just talking about living here. Okay, this is not out of context. And then it's got like little stairs, and then I don't really know what that is, but the rest of this section is like a chapel. And so we're assuming that's part of the chapel. And
She's singing. You guys are freaks.
Pictures don't do it justice, okay? Lindsay's making fun of me. So, every website that I looked at for tourism here said there's a casino, and it's like one of the biggest or most important casinos in South America or something. I don't know. I'll figure out one of those other things I'll Google for you. Anyway, this is it. This is the casino. It is a very nice building, but it's one of the major tourist attractions here. But if you gamble, which I don't, well, lose my balance. Don't worry.
I'm expecting something to be stupid at the end. Robin's like laughing before you even started the story. She's like trying to hold it. It's like
It's because it already sounded.
they're like a whole freaking garbage can.
You know, she like goes to this house and it's gonna be like a maid or whatever for them, and they like leave her a list of instructions.
I can't understand what she's saying.
You have to like dress the turkey, so she puts a little dress the turkey. And so, or dress the goose, I don't remember what they had, but she puts it in like a little dress in the bonnet and puts it in the sink. And then they like draw the curtains, meaning pull the curtains back, right? And she draws them on a sketch.
Oh my god.
I'm like that, I am that
That's
person.
you.
I'm so that person.
Threw away a little trash can.
I have to learn by experience that people mean other things than what I think.
What do you mean learn from experience? You cannot blame that.
When I learn from experience, I should not throw the entire can down the
I can't believe I let you light the oven.
You guys left it on.
You left it on. I wasn't even home, or I wasn't awake.
If we farted too hard in there, we would have lit the place on fire. You guys were like, oh, it smells good in here. No, that's gasoline.
I walked in and then you walked in, you're like, gas? And I was like, oh. And then I look and I'm like, Robin.
Gas? Robin.
That doesn't even cross my mind.
I'm just gonna hold the camera and just wave it around just to see how it works.
Whatever, you're the one like, oh, okay. Oh, trash can is a trash can.
Hey, you know what? Only Matt knows.
Not anymore. Wait, oh no. I love that picture of us that Jerry took versus the three of us cracking up on the beach eating the ice cream. Oh my god,
I Skyped my mom that night and she's like, so what were you laughing at? And I'm like, well, I'll write a list.
I'll write you a list.
Mostly me, but
Army crawling to the front of the bus. I can picture you like put a blanket over your head and like army crawl to the front of the bus.
I can't put a blanket over my head. I trip enough. That would make it even worse.
I tripped real hard at the castle. Robin didn't do it.
Hey, honey. Hola. You little race car? You? Are you a race car? Hi. What's your name?
Honey or something?
We're gonna call you Hannah. Han.
Hannah.
Hi, Han. She's a little hyper.
She is.
There, that's why we have to go.
Oh no, I was thinking about how I don't know what I'm talking about. Because you said does it melt, and I said, and you said, are you serious? And I said, no, but I meant I'm not kidding. So remember the first sand sculptures I showed you guys the other day? He's made new ones. You've got a dragon. I just gave him 400 pesos. There's the little turtles. There's Spider-Man, which is super cool. And then there's a mermaid on the dolphin this time. And he's amazing. It's so cool. I love it.